Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are looking at a huge change in our world. Artificial intelligence is moving fast. AI is not just a tool for writing or coding anymore. It is a new tool for global power. Today, we will look at a major event in Japan. This event shows us the future of world politics. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our map for today to understand a very complex topic. We will cover a new technology event, tech meets world power, the rule makers, the missing topics, and finally, who decides true trust? Section 1. A new technology event. Let's start by looking at what seems like a normal tech event. Now, what is really interesting about this slide are the real facts. The date is June 12, 2026. The place is room 304 at Makuhari Messe. This happens during the Interrupt Tokyo Computer Show. Normally, Interrupt is just for testing computer networks. But look at the hosts for room 304. They are the Boston Global Forum and Vietnam Report. They are hosting the AIWS Trust Infrastructure Conference. This is definitely not a normal network test. Section 2, Tech Meets World Power. Let's look beneath the surface of this event. And this brilliantly illustrates a huge change. A normal event talks about internet cables, cloud servers, and data centers. The focus is strictly on the hardware. But this new meeting is very different. They are talking about democracy, international rules, and a free and open Indo-Pacific. These are big words for world politics. They are not computer parts. Let's look closer at the phrase free and open Indo-Pacific. People use this term to talk about world order. It describes cooperation and power between countries. This proves a very big point. This meeting is not just about technology. It is about countries competing for power and writing rules. Section 3. The rule makers. So, who organized this meeting? The speakers here are very famous. First, we have Vint Cerf. Many people call him the father of the internet. Next, we have Michael Dukakis. He is a former American governor. Finally, we have Yasuhide Nakayama. He is a Japanese politician. These men are not normal computer engineers. They are famous leaders. They are speaking here to write new rules for the world. Let's step back and see how this builds. This Tokyo meeting is part of a much bigger plan. It is a global plan. In 2024, they held meetings at Harvard University in America. In 2025, they traveled to Paris and London. Now, in 2026, they are at the AIWS conference in Tokyo. They are traveling the world. They want to share their ideas with different global leaders. So the crucial point is this. What will they actually do in Tokyo? They will release a plan. It is called the AIWS Trust Standard version 0.0. They will also release the Tokyo Compact. Their goal is to build a trusted system for AI. They want to share these new rules from Tokyo to the rest of the world. They really hope other countries will obey these standards. Section 4. The missing topics. Let's look at the hidden facts. Every event hides something. This event ignores 4 big problems. First, the military use of AI weapons is completely ignored. Second, data centers need massive amounts of electricity. This power problem is missing. Third, China is a huge player in AI, but China is excluded from making these rules. Finally, AI still makes many technical mistakes. Yet, this event acts like we can trust AI perfectly. Here is a very surprising fact from our sources. Vietnam Report is hosting this event. The event talks a lot about democracy, but Vietnam is actually a one-party state. Vietnam also has strong economic ties to China. This is a massive contradiction. It shows us something important. Mixing global rules, politics, and technology is very messy in the real world. Section 5. Who decides true trust? Let's talk about the true meaning of trust. Our sources share a very strong point about trust. Let's read this quote. The problem is not whether we need trustworthy AI. The question is, who defines trust, who evaluates it, and who makes the standards? This is absolutely crucial. Everyone wants safe AI, but creating trust can divide countries. There will be winners and losers. Simply put, the people making the rules hold the power. Think about the global south for a moment. These are developing countries in Asia, Africa, and South America. We need to ask a key question. Are they making the rules, or are they just targets for these new rules? Will developing countries help make these standards, or will they just be forced to obey them? This matters a lot for fairness in our future. And that brings us to the end of our explainer. The Tokyo meeting reveals a very clear truth. AI is now a matter of world power. But as we finish, I want you to think deeply about this final thought. AI is completely changing our world. So, who decides what trust really means? Thank you for watching and learning with us today.